Hello everyone and welcome back to another building tutorial where today we are building the Peashooter from Plants vs. Zombies. So let's get to building. Here will be all the materials you're going to need. Please make sure you have access to all these materials and enough of them. Make sure to also pause the video in case you're ever stuck. But anyways, let's get started. You first want to go to a clear area and start by placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green terracotta in a cross-shaped pattern like this. Then what you want to do is stack up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks up in the air. And then simply match these up all the way to the top. And there you go. For this next part, you want to place 1, 2, 3 green terracotta in each of the corner areas in this shape, like so. You then want to grab your green concrete and place one like this. You then want to place another one diagonally like this. And then simply place green terracotta like this. And there you go. You then want to place green terracotta in this shape, like so. And there we go. What you then want to do is place one up diagonally on each of the corners, or each of the leaves, like so. And there we go. You then want to extend them out on each of the sides like so. And there we go. You then want to grab your green concrete and place them in each of the missing corner like so. Then you want to place one diagonally like so. And there you go. You then want to grab your green terracotta and cover the entire leaf in this shape like so. Make sure there's 3 on the tip and 2 on the side like so. And there we go. You then do it for these final 2 leaves like so. And there we go. For this next part, you want to go up to the top of this area and you want to cover approximately 9 of the space like so. You then want to extend every side out by 1. Well, the top side and the bottom side, as well as both sides out. So from this 3 by 3 area, you want to extend out from each side by 1 and fill in the corners like so. You then want to place a diagonal block on each side. Sorry, a block that's above 1 level compared to the bottom blocks over here. And you want to extend them all the way to the back where you have the limit or amount of blocks placed, like so. Do the same thing on the other side, and you want to make sure that you add an extra layer to the side like so. You then want to add 1 more block extending out like so. Make sure it reaches all the way back. And then simply add a layer on top like so. And there we go. You then want to extend it out by 1 block on each side like so. And then fill up the entire layers to the end like so. Then place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks going up on each side like so. And there we go. You then simply just place a diagonal block, well, not really diagonal, but on the corner ends like so. and you want to extend them back, and then extend them up, and then extend it to the side like so. And there we go. You then want to stretch these all the way to the back or to the end like so, and then reach them all the way to the front like so, and then connect them all up, and then simply fill it all up like so. And there we go. Once that's done, you want to extend both the front and back by 2 blocks like so. So that's 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then simply match up the remaining layers to the front and the back like so. And there we go. For this next part, you want to go to the back of the build and extend out the layers by 1. So you want to go up a block in each of the remaining borders on the back. So basically, I don't exactly know how to say it, but you want to create an outline that's smaller than the original one that you just made. If that even makes sense. And boom. You then want to go to the back again, or you're already at the back, so I don't know why I'm saying this, but you want to go over to the bottom layer, and you want to fill it in all the way to the top. So basically, you want it to cover this entire area so that you cannot see the other side whatsoever. Basically, covering up all the holes so that it's pretty much a back. It's what makes a back, essentially. But yeah, you want to fill it up like so, and yeah. Once you go over here, you want to do the same thing again, create an outline that is smaller than the original one, and you want to make it 2 blocks extending outwards like so. And there we go. You then want to extend it outwards by 3. So basically you want to create an outline again, but this time it needs to be bigger than this part. And it is to make the gun part of the Peashooter. And there we go. For this next part, you want to head inside the Peashooter, and you want to place down 4 torches in each of the corners, standing up like so. And then place 4 torches in the corners on top like so. And there we go. You then want to grab your black concrete, and you want to fill in this entire area using it. And there we go. For this next part, you want to go to the top area, and you want to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green terracotta, like so. Place a diagonal or 1 block extending outwards, like so. And then place 1 extending, we'll place 2 extending outwards, like so. And then match it up to the sides, like so. And there you go. You then want to place 1 over here. You then want to place 2 diagonal blocks going like this. And then place 3 blocks in this shape, like so. And then you want to pretty much mirror this pattern over here to the top, like so. And there we go. You then want to grab your green concrete, and you want to fill in this entire area using it like so. And there we go. For this next part, you want to grab your black concrete, and you want to place 1, 2, 3 like so. You then want to place 5 on top like so. You then want to do it over here by placing some like this, pretty much mirroring the pattern like so. You want to place 2 like that, 2 like this, 2 like this, 2 like this, 2 like this, and 2 like that. And then simply fill it in using white concrete. And there you go, that is the Peashooter completed. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind. Please make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and consider turning on post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyways, bye!